All right, guys, I just want to take a few minutes to talk a little bit about the next section, and then I'll give you time to either continue with the 9.1, work on the poster project, or begin a little bit of the 9.2 stuff. Okay, but it's very simple. Right? It's a real quick set of rules, especially because you have access to your calculators. So all I'm going to do today is talk through how to use your calculators for them, and then tomorrow when I review it, I'll go through how to do it by hand. But it is a very easy relationship because all you have to do is enter what you have on your calculator. So if I ask you to simplify square root of 147, you're simply going to make sure you're in auto mode. Type in the square root button again, that's right above the second function, and then multiplication. Enter your number, close off the parentheses, and when you hit enter, it's automatically going to reduce it for you. And remember on the homework, this answer of 7 square root 3 is going to look like the following up here with the 7 and then SQRT to designate the square root of. Okay. Now, you can also do the same thing regarding fractions. So if I ask you to simplify the square root of 5/3, where the whole thing is inside of a square root. Once again, it's a simple matter of entering it correctly. The square root of 5/3, close off the parentheses, and it'll put it into the simplified form for you. Square root of 15/3, which again would translate into square root in parentheses 15 divided by 3. And you cannot have a square root in the denominator, and you can't have a fraction underneath a square root. Your calculator already has those rules programmed into it, so it's just a matter of entering the information. The calculator will take care of all the rest. All right, so very basic. We'll talk about the way to do it by hand tomorrow, but you have the remaining 20 minutes, 25 minutes to finish 9.1, to work on your poster project. If you have questions on it, you can ask me, and then also to work on the 9.2 if you wanted to do that as well. Now, one last thing, if you want to listen, you can for this, but if you have 3 plus or minus 2 root.
Find the symbol and pressing the second and first.
The what?
Second and first.
For the plus or minus, and it'll give you both. Okay, thank you. Let's say you are looking to evaluate the sum and difference, plus or minus. Okay, so you know you're going to have 2 answers. Okay. So when you're looking at that, if you are testing this, and just like the greater than or equal to symbols. All right, so if you want your answer to come out without having to retype this several times, what you could do is you could type in solve, parentheses, x equals, and then enter everything that we did on that form. So in parentheses 3, then use the plus or minus symbol, 2 square root 3, close the parentheses, divide by 5, comma, x. So we used all the formatting for the solve feature. It is going to give you both answers. So now the decimal answers are negative 0.0928, and if you scroll up and scroll over, 1.2928. Okay, so you can do it that way if you want. In addition, you could enter each one separately. So 3 plus 2 root 3 divided by 5. So if you entered it separately, so 2 plus 2 the square root 3, close the parentheses and divide by 5. Okay, here is one of your answers, the larger one, 1.29. And then to find the second one, it takes, again, there's no extra typing really, because all you need to do is use the backspace, change that plus to a minus, hit enter, and it gives you the second one. Okay, so then just re-enter it, and all you have to do is change the minus, or change to a minus, and you'll get your two answers. It doesn't matter which one you choose to use. And in my opinion, this is probably more efficient because you don't have to type the solve and you don't have to go through the formatting of that. But whatever works for you, whatever is easiest or makes sense to you, is what you should do. But either way, you'll get your two answers here or by doing them independently.